Simone Howard is a woman of courage and determination. She's been through 2 near-death experiences, and she's with us to tell her story. Good morning, Simone. Welcome to Smile Jamaica. It's morning time.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
It's so wonderful to see you. Let's go back to 2008, March.
Yeah.
Wow. Tell us what happened.
Well, Delia, 2008 March was it was a time, I tell you. I met in a motor vehicle accident near fatal, and sometimes like I'm reminiscing about it, and it bring back the memories. Though I had memory lapse, sometimes it's difficult to talk
Over
about, but I'm
again.
at a place now where I can really, share my story and hope that it can inspire others.
Yes.
Right. So 2000, yes, that's the car. 2008, March 8th. I was in a motor vehicle accident. It happened in Portmore. To tell you what happened to me, it's probably easier to tell you what didn't happen.
Yeah.
I had multiple skull fractures. I had brain damage. I had a brachial plexus damage, which really is like a nerve damage that caused paralysis on the left side. I had a shattered my whole right leg was shattered, and the doctors actually wanted to amputate it from the hip. I had broken toes.
Lots of internal damage.
Lots of internal damage, which trust me is sometimes better you get a broken hand than internal damage.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Simone, I don't even know, because to come out of the accident, and we saw the car, and
Yes.
then to be told all of this is happening to you. What was your state of mind?
To tell you the truth, I know I had stages of depression, but in all honesty, I have a great support system from core, because at the time, family, friends. But if I was to big up everybody, the show couldn't,
Yeah.
So I really had a great support system. My mother has been a tower of strength throughout all of this, and God, for the most part, for the only reason why I'm here today. God is why I'm here today.
Yeah. And walk me through the healing process, because they tell me all the time that 90% of it is mental, and that you literally have to believe that I am going to be well. But when I'm hearing the list of things, were there points where you said, well, listen, the party not gonna happen. Let me just focus on the party, or I just can't do any of it. What kept you believing that healing would happen?
Well, as I said, God really is the reason why I'm here today. I had to, build up my faith, build up that spiritual strength to say, listen, no matter what, you can do it. Even in the hospital, when persons, visited me, I would try to make them laugh. I remember a friend just reminded me the other day that when everybody in the hospital crying, I'm there, no man, I got all right, and I'm showing them the new dances and all of that. Like from before, my spirit was always up, and I just never had that give up spirit.
Mm-hmm.
So when it happened to me, I'm saying, I really have to push. I have to keep going, because clearly my mission on earth is not done yet, which is why I'm here. And as I said, my support system really helps me a lot.
Wow, I keep hearing you say God, and someone said to me on an interview on radio that sometimes God is trying to get our attention, and we're not looking, and then he has to do something that jerks us into, yes, I am seen and I'm hearing. And it sounds to me like that was your experience as well.
Definitely. Because, sometimes they were going through the motion of life. I know you just, you're living. You're not focusing on what really deep down is, because I was actually baptized from I was about 17. And life happens, and we kind of stray, and we just live our lives. No panac was there that I don't go. I was partying, entertaining all sorts of, persons in your circle, which you shouldn't have. And honestly, as I said, as you just said, it's like a wake-up call. God just there for pause me, to say, listen, refocus. You know what you're here to do, so I'm gonna give that little break and you
You
will pick up back
refocus.
when you do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
But then you refocus, you're trying to heal, and then another obstacle comes.
Oh Lord. So, life happens. The accident was 2008. There's some things that still will be permanent, but you try to live and you live, try to live healthy and, live. So last year was the real eye opener in this whole pandemic time. And I thought I had COVID. So I couldn't breathe at one point. I don't know. There was just something going on with my body, and I just could not. I couldn't get up. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't eat. Like mentally, I was just at a bad place, and then I had to go doctors, all sorts of tests, them draw blood, everything was happening, and I just believe it was another pause for me to refocus and get back on track. So that is when I really recommitted my life to God, because I said, look here, you get too much opportunity and you just live life, even though yes, God is in the forefront, you have your devotions and you go to church and all of that, but you're really not where you should be. So last year with all of that, the whole pandemic, me feeling ill, well, it turned out that it was really just a bad sinus infection. So that really was the eye opener for me to say, look here, you really have to cherish life, cherish your loved ones, and just keep going.
Yeah. Yeah. So what is life like for Simone today? I mean, looking back, I know gratitude. I hear it.
Jesus, yes.
Yeah.
But Simone today is good. I have a successful small business, and I actually teamed up with the Ministry of Labor to offer work and training programs for upcoming persons who probably just leaving school. The age group though is, I believe, 18 to 35. So that was a really, really good move, because I commit myself to helping persons, bringing up persons, inspiring them, motivating them, training them. So that is how I'm living life now.
Man, girl, I'm looking at you now and I'm saying, look, you're an inspiration, because there are a lot of people, particularly now in this pandemic, that they're facing so much and they feel like there's no light. And I say this all the time. When you make it through the tunnel, be the light. Be the light that somebody else can see, and you are that light. What are your words, Simone, for people who are watching this morning and thinking, man, the weight is so much. Me just can't bother. What are your words?
Please keep going, keep going. I have been at death's door and back, literally. In the accident, they pronounced me dead 3 times, and I'm still here. So keep going, elevate your faith, put God first, just keep going. Because even from living and even with business, sometimes we're gonna have the down days, and the down days are very frustrating. People will see the glory, but then I know the nights when I'm crying and I can't bother with this and all of that. But keep going, because one day you'll get that self-satisfaction to say, yes, I did it.
Yeah, and I'm glad what you said. Simone and I were talking a little bit about that off air, that sometimes people, we don't want to share the struggles. We want to come on social media and we want to tell people, I'm winning and I'm everything up. And it's like we feel we're going to turn people off by sharing our struggles and our challenges. So we want to be the always happy person. So I'm glad what you're saying is important. The struggles are real.
Yes, Delia, because when you share your struggles, people can really relate. The average person don't always have wins. We might have three months of wins, and we have the 9 months they must struggle to get the win. So we have to be real.
Yeah. What anchors you? I've heard, and I know it's your faith, but I've heard you say the devotion. Like what takes you through the day? Because sometimes someone, me wake up and me say, hey, I'm going to kill it today. And then like this morning, me drive out and my car say, I won't allow you to be great today. And I say, I want to go back in my bed and start over. What propels you through the day?
Well, in all honesty, apart from my faith and a support system, it's like I really realize now that I am touching and inspiring so many persons. So it's like I know every day I have a mission. I have to go on because people depending on me. People literally look to me to give them a word of encouragement or okay, what I can do today to make my life better, what I can do today to be a better business person or so, because I'm certified as a health and wellness coach now, which my
Wow.
accident propelled me to do that. So sometimes I heal myself while I healing others. But yeah, I have that purpose now where I have to keep going. So if my day is bad, I have to remember that those two persons who I said, boy, no man, I'm gonna reach out to Simone. I remember in one of my postings from my accident, someone messaged me and she was just crying and saying, you don't understand what you do when you post, even if you get 5 likes. Because what happened is that she was about to commit suicide. And she said, just me sharing my message gave her that motivation to say, oh, look at you, we go through all of this, and all me suffer with is a little baby father drama, and she want to take her life. So, so things like that keep me going.
Awesome. Awesome, Simone. We have to go. But I got to shout out to Stash Beauty Boutique and Day Spa. Tell me quickly where it is because people have to support you.
Yes, thank you. So it's 9 Riddles Road, and they can find me on Instagram or all the social media platforms at Stash Beauty JA, or even me personally as Stash Boss Lady.
All right. Hey, Simone, such a pleasure talking to you this morning. You breathe life, I can tell you, into many of our viewers. 3 times pronounced dead, still here, still living, still being that light. Awesome. Enough respect, Simone.
Thank you, Delia. Bye.
Simone Howard, owner of Stash Beauty Boutique and Day Spa. Check her out now. Give her some support.